Hello there, it's Wednesday, so happy hump day. I am going to show you how a variation on how you can make a cinnamon roll shake. So get started. This is a 16-ounce cup. Whatever size your cup is, you fill it with ice. I do it almost to the top with cold water. And if you have an issue with consistency, then what it is you're either adding too much ice, add less ice, or more water. However it is, and that's how the blend with your ice and water will get you the consistency of the shake you want. So I'm going to start off with 2 scoops of vanilla protein. Some of your nutritional plans might only call for 1 scoop, and that's fine too. But I do two scoops of cookies and cream. This is a real good one to make if you are only starting off and you only have vanilla and cookies and cream, or vanilla and vanilla healthy meal, French vanilla. So those are good to start off with. 2 scoops of that. I'm gonna add a dash of cinnamon. Now, here's where it gets into adding the flavor. There's a couple ways you can do it. There are Herbalife creamy puddings or creamy flavorings that have brown sugar cinnamon and cinnamon roll, exactly, which I have, and I can add that, but I'm trying to show you how you can do this at home if you haven't ordered those type of things. But there are skinny syrups out there. There's a cinnamon roll skinny syrup. This one happens to be a pumpkin flavor. Oh, this is brown sugar cinnamon, which I'm gonna use. There's a pumpkin cinnamon roll, and there's actually just a plain one called cinnamon roll too. So you can use any of these, and I'm gonna add in a tablespoon. The other way you can get some flavor is also your sugar-free syrups. So I'm gonna use this on the cup, give it a little bit of extra flavor with the cinnamon roll. So we'll show you that, but for now, that's all I am adding in. And if you want to add a second tablespoon of that skinny syrup, you can do that as well. You might also want to add in some cheesecake, sugar-free Jell-O cheesecake pudding, a tablespoon of that. So here's where I get it. When some people will ask the question, well, why can't you just use the Herbalife protein and healthy meal? You can, and add cinnamon, fine, you can. But adding a tablespoon of a sugar-free creamy pudding mix or a skinny syrup, that you're not adding so many calories to take away from the benefits of it, and it's giving you a little bit of extra flavor. So that's my take on that. I like to dress it up, and I can make so many different variations of shakes. Don't usually need long on this bullet, but I come out, I'll take it, I'll shake it, and I'm gonna just do it for another few seconds. And have the consistency that I want. I also have a Blendtec blender that I love too, but this is nice and quick for a single serve shake. So let's talk about if you're dressing up your cup. So you could just make it in any kind of your tumbler cups and be fine with it. But if you want to dress up your cup, this is what I do for this one. I'm going to take my sugar-free syrup, and you don't need a lot. It is 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. I'm definitely not even going to use that. I'm just pouring a little bit of drip around it. You can see that. I'm going to roll that around, and then I'm going to take my cinnamon and do a little sprinkle. Just ever so slightly. Cinnamon, you know, goes a long way. Not much is coming out there. So you can just see I have cinnamon around there. Okay. That's it, folks. And then we're gonna add on some whipped cream on top. Normally I won't do it. Ooh, look at me, making a mess, but I will do it for this. So this is the consistency that I like. It is just a nice thick shake. God bless you. Now I happen to have the top. I could sprinkle that as well, but I'm gonna just do a little drizzle of sprinkle on top. Getting it all in there. But this is the consistency I like. If you want it a little bit less thick, then certainly you can add more water. If you want it thicker, to make it thicker, I'd add a little bit more ice. Okay, so for the top, if you're gonna add whipped cream on top, there's so many different brands. This is regular, extra creamy, there's fat-free, there's zero sugar. There's so many of them. They don't differ so much in nutritional value between 1 carb or 1 gram of fat, but it's for 2 tablespoons. I have this one open, so I'm gonna use this. And just because we're a little fancy, you know, I like to dress it up, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit more sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon on there. And there you go. This is my lunch. So I've got about 200 and maybe 210 calories, great flavor, 24 grams of protein. It's gonna fill me up for a few hours, and I hope you'll try it. If you have any questions on recipes, be sure to message me below, like my channel, subscribe, and check out my Monarch Nutrition Florida Facebook page. Have a great day.